Hi everybody, I'm Kathy. This is my Flosstube channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher, and this is my video number 23. Today's Monday, December 10th, 2018. How did that happen? I think I say that all the time, but it's true. I mean, time is really flying. I think, once December 1st rolls around, then we kind of just tumble into the month, and there's so much to do and so many things to see this month that time just seems to slip away, but we really need to sit down and enjoy it a little bit and take that time. And that's what I'm trying to do this month. This will probably be my Christmas edition of my Flosstube videos. So I want to welcome everybody. And I want to also say thank you for all the kind comments and all the likes that I've gotten. This really helps, and it makes me want to just keep making videos. I just appreciate it so much, and everybody, to all new subscribers, welcome, and to everybody who's been here with me for a long time, thank you. So let's see, gloomy day. We've had so much rain in the Atlanta area over the last month, I think, but I mean, and it's just so, when the sun comes out, it's like a big deal anymore. The ground is saturated. You can't go out and do things. My neighborhood with its big light show, I think a lot of people have not decorated yet or are just getting to it because the rain has held them back. We've had a lot of rainy weekends. So hopefully in the next week, the big night for my neighborhood is next Sunday. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed for good weather, and because it's a good thing. It's a good event. So let's see. Stitching. Let's talk about stitching a little bit. I've really mainly concentrated on three projects over the last few weeks. I think I was with you about 3 weeks ago on my last video, but I really I think it's been like 3, which is pretty good, I guess. If you're working on a project, like a week is a good amount of time to work on it. I don't know, that's my thought. But I've been working, this is my focus project, as you might know or might not know, Be Thankful by the Cricket Collection. My goal, and why I call it a focus project, is because I want to get this done. I want to have a completion. I want to finish something, and the way I'm working, it's not happening. So I'm going to be focusing on this until I get it done. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is. That's the kind of stitcher I am. I'll stitch spring in November, and I'll stitch Thanksgiving in July, and it doesn't make any difference to me at all. So, and I know that my Christmas tree lights are shining through, but this is how much I've gotten done. And it is a little bit more than when you saw it last. I'm going to show you that acorn. I love it. And then there's like what I think is an apple in the F. Look at it. Just so cute. The colors in this as it's going together. I love it. So this is going to be done for next Thanksgiving, fall. I'll probably put it in September if I have it done by then. I will. Also, I've been working on Farmhouse Christmas, Little House Needleworks, a little bit of a glare from my windows. I'm in a different location today so that I can be festive, and we're going to get that window glare even though it's gloomy and cloudy and overcast and cold. So this is number 2. It's Horsing Around. So I did a little bit on it, just a little, but it's going to get there. Santa Claus, just saying, but it's a little better, a little bit. And the project that I've really gotten, I don't want to say obsessed with, but I talked about this in my last video. I started this kind of like spur of the moment because I've been thinking about it. I saw it made up. I saw it finished somewhere. I don't remember where, if it was on Facebook or if it was on Instagram, or I don't know. But it's Believe by Dimensions. Very cute. I had this kit. Still can't figure out where I got it. Somebody gave it to me. And then I like it, and I thought, after I saw it finished, oh, what a pretty chart that is. And there it is, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show it right here. So I've made some progress on it. We had our stitch day with our stitch group on Saturday, and this is all I worked on. So I really like it. I don't know if I told you, but the kit came with an Ada in it, and the Ada was just, it was almost crackling stiff, if you know what I mean. Have you ever had Ada like that? It's just almost can cut your hand. Realistically, it wouldn't, but it's so stiff. And so I went into my fabrics stash, and I found this. I believe this might be lamb's wool. I'll bet it is. And it matched the color of that Ada perfectly. So I thought, I'm using this. So anyway, but I just really like stitching it. I think it's pretty. It has so many pretty little details, especially like through here, the snowflakes and all these little, it's almost like Christmas wrapping paper, isn't it? Yeah. So those have been my stitching projects for the last 3 weeks, and I'm enjoying it. I'm fun. So I had 2 finishes, and we're talking FFO. I can't show them. They are Christmas presents, and I just don't want to spoil that surprise. So I'll make sure I get pictures of them and insert them next time, so that I don't want to spoil a Christmas surprise, and it's for 2 different people. So we'll just kind of leave that there. So okay, so cross stitch rewind. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to show some cross stitch and some crafting rewind, and I want to start with this little guy. I think this is like a crewel kit that I did in 1981. That was the first year we were married, and I made this little guy. I had been working, this is right before I graduated from college, and I had been working at a little craft store, hobby store, and they sold this kit, so I bought it and I finished it. But I think he's so cute. And you know what? When you think about it, 1981, he's held up pretty well, hasn't he? Of course, I pack him away really carefully, so he spends most of the year on vacation in my garage, but that's him. Isn't he cute? So he's on my tree. He'll go back on my tree in a little bit. Oh, my other crafty thing. Let me get it. Fabric wreath. I don't think I've shown this. I know I had shown this on my blog in the past. My sister, Sheila, my sister, who you know from previous videos, and I made these fabric wreaths one year. And we went to Joann's and just bought an assortment of fabrics that we liked. And we shared the fabrics so we could both make a wreath. So our wreaths probably look almost exactly the same. But what it is, it's a straw wreath that gets covered with saran wrap. You just wind it around. And you do that for stability. And then what you do is you take squares of fabric, size. All right, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to take one out to get the size, just because I love you guys. Let's see. I took it out. You know what? I'm going to just put it right back in. It'll be fine. 4 by 4. 4x4 squares. And what you do is you take a Phillips head screwdriver, put it right in the middle of your fabric, and you jam it into that straw. And it's fun. It's, you can work on it section by section, or you can do little by little and then fill in all the blanks. But that's a lot of squares. And here's what happened. I had bought a new blade for my rotary cutter. Rotary cutters and I never really got along well because I'm left-handed. I'm ambidextrous, but rotary cutter has to go in my left hand. It can't go in my right hand. Scissors go in my right hand. They can never go in my left. Why? I don't know. Something my brain is telling it. I don't know. But I always had trouble. So I bought this special curvy, it was more of a zigzag kind of blade for my rotary cutter. I just couldn't do it. So I ended up cutting all these out by hand with my pinking shears. So they're all pinked. And then you just jam that in there. And I could see exactly where I took this out, so I can put it right back in. It's good for getting your frustrations out. You come home from a hard day at work, you do a few of these. And I'm sure you don't have any of those frustrations. You don't probably need to do that, but it's fun. It is a fun project, and they do stay in there really well, which is why I wasn't real concerned about taking this one out, because I can just put it back in. But I will try to find a link to the tutorial for this, because there is one somewhere, but I'm going to have to look for it. But you don't really need, you need a straw wreath, you need saran wrap, Phillips head screwdriver, and a whole bunch of fabric squares, 4x4. That's it. Oh, how about some scissors to cut that fabric out? Yeah, that'd help. So anyway, that's my fabric wreath. So, let's see, what else do I have here? I want to show you my dough bowl full of ornaments. Some of my ornaments are so huge, and I really don't have a big Christmas tree. It's really kind of a narrow tree. And you know what? I have so many ornaments that we've acquired over the years. You can tell, as you know, I was married in 1981. So, I mean, over vacations, people give them to me. People have made them for me. And you know what? Those are the ones that are going to go on the tree. There is one cross-stitch one that you can see right there. It's a Just Nan that I made. But most of the rest of them are just, just treasures that people have given over the years. And I've accumulated so many. So I decided that this year I'm just going to put all my little stitched ones in a dough bowl. I need a bigger dough bowl, don't you think? This one has a little hole in it. I think, is it a hole? There is a hole somewhere. But anyway, I got this one at an estate sale, and it's really cool because you can tell it's old, but it's pretty small. It's almost too small for my pretty ornaments. But I know, Peppermint Twist by Little House. Farmhouse Christmas. You saw this. Okay, and some birds. Snowbirds. Country Cottage. 2013 Just Cross Stitch, I think. Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery from the 2017. Yeah. Something from 1997. This is not Prairie School, or I don't know what it is. I've shown this one before. I would have to look it up. I'm sorry. If anybody needs to name any of these, I will do that. And then we get into the territory of, well, this one Sheila made for me. And she got it I believe out of a Just Cross Stitch Christmas issue. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty, pink, and the beads on the side. She did a really good job, especially with all that Kreinik. Here comes Moxie. Moxie says hello. One that I made. That's kind of cool because I put some beads in the middle. and on the sides. There's the back. Pretty. This one's really, I'm going to put my dough bowl down. Hi, Moxie. This one's kind of cool. It's, again, from the 1997 issue of Just Cross Stitch. Don't know what it is. I do not have that magazine anymore. Yeah. And this is primitive finishing. I used cardstock. But you know what? Pretty cool, huh? So, anyway. So those are going to stay in the bowl, and I'm happy about it. It's good. It's all good. So those are some pretties that I use to decorate. And I want to show you a couple of things. I know that Cheryl from Tranquil Stitches showed a couple of decorations that she likes, including, I think, some vintagey ones. And I put this on Instagram and Facebook the other night. Look at, yeah. He's smoking a cigar. Yeah. This was gifted to my husband in 1964 when he was a very young child, and it still works. It lights up. Everything's fine. All the wiring, looks like this, and it's all good. But look at how cute he is. So it came with a base, and the base got kind of funky over the years. So we just take him out and we just plug him in, and he does light up, and he's awesome. We call him Frosty. He's just awesome. So that's one of our favorites, and one that's very sentimental to me is my little church. The story behind my little church is that I was so fascinated with this that when I was very young, I got a hold of some glue and some glitter, and I glittered this baby up. Oh yeah, I did. Now as you can see, it looks like it needs a good cleaning, but I am so afraid of knocking that glitter off. I want the glitter to be on there. It's just a part of my childhood. That's some big glitter though, isn't it? Maybe that's what kind they had like in the 60s, right? Early 60s. Yeah. This also had one of those bulb things where you stick the bulb and it lights up, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just wind it a little bit, okay? Because it opened. I think the amazing thing about this is that it still works after all these years. It still plays the music and the door's still open. There it goes again. Is that amazing? This thing has to be from, I don't know, early 50s, I guess. I wonder what my mom said when she realized I put the glitter on. I don't remember doing it. I was not a particularly destructive child, but I did that, and I also broke an anniversary clock. I know that because the gears were exposed, and I thought they were cool. Okay. Let me show you one more thing that I got this year. We had our Stitch Day on Saturday, and we do a gift exchange. Look at this guy. Is that not cute? Perfect for putting right by my fireplace. He's heavy. He's really well made. He's pretty solid, but he's just adorable. So I got that in my gift exchange. I like him. All right. This is really a Christmassy one, isn't it? Okay. Let me go ahead and try to organize myself a little bit. Let's talk about some new Flosstubers. You know how I like to do that. I like to watch new Flosstubers. What I do is I usually filter them for the last month. Who's put out a Flosstube #1 in the last month? And this month, I watched Brandy Goebel, Every Home Needs a Gnome. And she has all kinds of stitching. She does all kinds of things. I like her. I like the way she speaks to us. She's just fun and honest, and she shows us her mistakes, but what she perceives as a mistake, I thought was really cool. So it's a lot of fun. She's interesting. I think she has several out. I think she has a lot out, actually. I also watched Stitch the Stash, Deborah B. Again, very friendly. She's so personable, comes over so nicely, and stitches so many different kinds of things. And she stitches a lot of things that I do, so it's like really interesting to me also. So that's Stitch the Stash, Deborah B. And also Sarah at Every Little X Stitch. Every Little X Stitch. Just super friendly, sweet, has beautiful decorations in her house, and she has a lot of really nice stitching, and just those are the kind I like to watch. Everybody who brings out some interesting things or talks a little bit about themselves and is just, super friendly. I like that, as you can tell. So anyway, let's see what else we have. Oh, I wanted to show you something else. This is actually going to be a gift too. But the person that's getting it has no clue that this person will be getting it. So, my husband makes scissor holders, and I don't have any scissors to put it, but he makes them. He makes sure that the tips, I always tell him, I said the important thing is that they're very stable, they don't fall over easily, and that the tips of the scissors don't hit the bottom. And so he's got it down. He's made quite a few of these now. This one's made out of apple wood. I really like it. It's just really smooth and nice, and that's where you put your scissors. When you work with wood, it can't always be perfect, and that's what's, I think, cool about this. And what's also cool, it has a knot hole in it that, to me, looks like the base of a tree where the little animals go in, or the Keebler elves or something. I don't know. But this will be a gift for somebody. So, and if she might watch, she might not. I don't know. But she doesn't know. But it's going to be going to that person soon. So, anyway, I just wanted to show you that. How cool! How cool is that? Hi, Moxie. So, that is that. Let's see. Oh, new stuff. Well, you know what? After that haul from last month, I think that I don't really need to buy a whole lot of things. But I did win. I won a giveaway. I never win anything, everybody. I never win anything. I'm saying this. No, but I did. Yeah, and I never asked the person if I could say whose this is. Who's Becky. Oh, there's my glare again. But it's A Little Thankful by Lizzie Kate. I think it's adorable. Another very pretty Thanksgiving pattern, real small. Something nice I can probably get done very quickly. I like it. She stitched it up really cute. Love it. And she was so sweet. She also sent me a chart clip. So the clip is down here. You put it on whatever, and you clip your chart right in here. How handy. How cool. Thank you, Becky. And my only purchase this month was Cardinal Noel, Luminous Fiber Arts, Misty Purcell. It's so pretty. Look. Oh, I got it pretty good, so it's not too glary. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love the colors in it. I love those birds. I don't know. I also ordered some floss to go. I figured floss, yes. I think I have fabrics in my stash, and I will kind of play around and see what this will look good on. But isn't that beautiful? I love it. So she has them where you can get the chart, which I did, the paper chart, or you can do a download. So go to Luminous Fiber Arts on Etsy if you want one. So cute. I know a lot of people are stitching those right now. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk to you about or tell you. I don't think so. But I do want to tell you some plans I have. I was watching Cross My Stitches, Jackie, and she talked about doing Stitch from Stash, and I'm seriously considering making my 2019 Stitch from Stash. With my own rules, I'm not really big on following rules for cross stitch, but this would be, or I make my own rules up, but I don't really need any more charts, you know. Okay, I need every chart there is, but I don't need to buy them. Okay, right? I'm thinking of just going into my charts and thinking of the things that I would like to stitch next year, and just, you know, if I have to buy some floss here and there, or, you know, I do have a pretty good fabric stash, and I might want to just try to make do with that also. I think it would be really interesting to do. So difficult if you're on any kind of social media, if you're on any kind of group in Facebook, if you're on Instagram, or if you watch Flosstube. It's so difficult to see these charts and not say, I need that. You know, I mean, you just, there's too many pretties out there, and social media is full of that. Or if you get a newsletter from one of your favorite cross-stitch online vendors. So anyway, I think that I might give that a try and just sort of basically concentrate on the ones that I want to start. Not that I need to start many, because I do have a lot of whips going on, and maybe I should make a plan to actually finish some of those. So I will always have a focus piece. I've decided that. I want to get some things finished, and I think 2019 would be a great year to aspire to that. So that is probably about all for that. If you celebrate Christmas, I want to say Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year, because I probably won't be back till after then. We have guests coming in. It's my son and daughter-in-law, and they'll be coming in a week from Friday, and I have a lot of time off from work, and I'm just really happy about all of that. So I'm going to be pretty busy with that, and I'm really looking forward to this Christmas season. So I think the next few weeks are going to be very busy, so I'll probably see you after the first of the year. So I do want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and enjoy the time with your family and friends, and get some stitching in once in a while. I do plan on doing that, you know, of course, and just have a very good season, and let's start off the year good, and keep stitching and keep watching Flosstube. Come on back. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to put all the new Flosstubers that I watched down below, and I will find the link or the information about the fabric wreath so that you can make one for next year, or maybe even this year if you're very, very ambitious. So I will see you next time. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you soon. Bye.